Hello, friends and family. How are you guys? And happy fall to you all. Because I haven't really been on here since fall has came about. I do have my private groups that I'm in that I kind of went live on there. But I figured to stop in with my friends and family on Facebook and just say hello, see how you guys are doing, kind of give you an update on me. I know that some of you have seen that I've recently fractured, or not fractured, but sprained my ankle, whatever has happened. I've been truly blessed with healing, and today I'm finally getting around. So I'm very thankful for that. But if you guys don't know me, my name is Ariana, and I'm here in Florida. And I figured to get to know you guys because there's a lot of you that I'm reaching out to and getting to know. Some of you have known me from the past or are family of mine and don't really know me. And I've been inspired to just kind of tell my story today. I seen a couple of my friends do this past week, and I feel like there's just a lot of things to reflect on and be thankful for during this fall time. So,
I want to hear all this.
what? Oh, that was not nice.
Well, I want to talk to you.
Well, you're watching a movie, baby.
I want to hear you, and I need my tag off for this.
Oh, you need your tag?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I was going to tell my story real quick and see how you guys are doing. So while I go and cut the tag off of my son's pants, let me know. Do you guys celebrate Halloween? Do you not celebrate? Just either or. It doesn't matter. I'm just kind of curious. And 1 second, I'll be right back. Here, come here. Is it bothering you?
Yeah.
All right.
Really?
Really bothering you? I figured there was a reason why you were saying that because I haven't done anything in a while. So, is that better?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. So I am back. Just for the question, if you guys are just tuning in, I was asking if you guys do Halloween, if you don't do Halloween, or what you're doing for the fall. Personally, this year I am not doing Halloween. I used to be pretty big on it. It was one of my favorite holidays, which now it's not really a holiday anymore for me. I guess as you get older, you get wiser, or you just fall out of your ways. However it is, I feel like you can kind of do dress up anytime, so I might as well do it on a good time. I mean, it's just my beliefs. So, anywho, if you're doing Halloween, what are you doing? Because I know it's going to be different this year. And there's a few of my friends that I've been giving like some ideas to. I've seen some nifty things, like for the kids, you can do activities. There's different, like you can glue candy onto stuff, or for the adults, there are games that you can play with, like forks, just trying to get as much candy as you want. So there's a lot of fun things, but I'm not predicting any kind of actual trick-or-treating this year. So what do you guys got planned for your Halloween? Even if it's just like a gathering, I feel like it's important to come together as a family and, have fun in some way. I just have kind of went away from like the holiday spirit. Doesn't rub me right. If you'd like it just rubs me wrong, should I say. But I love fall time. I love when it starts to get cool. I love reflecting on things, letting things go. I love coming together. I wish we could kind of like skip Halloween and just go straight to Thanksgiving, because I do love my gatherings with my family. And I was thinking to do this year for the month of November to get a pumpkin and start writing the things I'm thankful for and just do like the things, and as it goes on it'll go all the way down the pumpkin and you have your like Thanksgiving pumpkin. I thought that was a great idea. So maybe that's something that you and your family can do as well. And I love pumpkin spice. I love apple spice. I'm very like I love my sweets, like my pies, my carrot cakes, my all of that, all that good stuff. And then I even seen as like a recipe, I kind of want to try it. It's a cornbread like muffin, but it's got mashed potatoes and gravy and like a little chicken thingy on top, and it looks like a cupcake. It's a pretty nifty idea. So I thought maybe to try that out this year. I haven't had cornbread in years. And I'm curious to know, like, do you guys eat cornbread? Are you not a cornbread eater? I just found out my mom does not like cornbread. I'm like, what are you talking about? I used to put it in the milk, and like, that was a huge thing my grandfather used to do, and I just thought that it was a thing for the family, but she does not like cornbread. So, I've also posted on my page it's like a self-care bucket list for this fall, and I thought it was really good to just kind of slow down and check those things off your list to do this season. Yeah, I think that a lot of us are like super busy, and I think this is why God gave me that huge halt and told me to be still this past week. He has his ways. I'm not going to question it because he has been working through me. So if you guys don't know, I'm a believer and I love Jesus Christ. He has done so much for me. Some of you guys are probably like, whoa, who is this new Ariana? Truly, this past 5 years, I have just transformed. I mean, God has truly just took me out of that funk and out of those bad decisions, bad choices, took me and just used those, I guess you would say, bad experiences in childhood to this new outlook and perspective to just love people and meet them where they're at. Hey Carrie, hey Jenna, hey Tommy. I don't have my glasses on right now. Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. But yeah, God's just used this story of mine and really changed it from what it was. And I'm so thankful for that. I truly have seen where he's put his hands in a lot of it. I've definitely went my own ways. I mean, you guys would be surprised on the choices that I made at a very young age, but I have found that it was because I was trying to deal with things that I wasn't dealing with properly, and it caused me to be in cycles, and thank God I've got out of it. I have a whole new horizon in front of me. I have a really big passion to help people. So there was a time in my life after I had my son, I was just eager to stay home. I was fearful for his future. I did not want him to go down the paths that me and his father took. I do know that the influence and just the experience altogether can be helpful because God works those things out for good. But you can tell at a young age, just getting out of that, how fearful you could be. And so I started trying to work from home. And a lot of you may have got on here from that. And I apologize if I ever like cold messaged you or done any of that. I promise it's been years. I would love to get to know you and generally have conversations with you, share passions with you, and help you in any way that I can. I do believe that God is trying to use me to help people in their healing journeys, in their life journeys, whether they have been fortunate or have been unfortunate. Kind of seen both sides. I've experienced both sides, and I just feel this calling to be a people person and share God's love and my testimony, and it continues to grow. It's something that's forever changing. So if you guys have met me in the past and was just like, whoa, what happened? And now you are looking at me and like, who's this new person? I want to get to know her. I'm completely open to getting to know you guys. But to go back, I was working for a couple of different companies, and I have fell and stumbled a lot of times, and I have really, God has just adjusted this lens that I've been looking into, and being a person that has constantly wanted the reassurance of who I was, I'm now having to take that lens off and find who Ariana truly is and what God is calling me to do. And so there has been a lot of things that I wanted to do personally that God's just kind of, it fell in my lap. So I have a couple of different things that has changed because of what I've experienced. So after I had my son, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I don't believe that's a true diagnosis. I just think that I was being exposed to a lot of things and my body was just really sensitive. So I ended up just totally changing my life, like what I ate. I've been more active. Because when I was younger, I was having a lot of heart issues. So I couldn't be in the sports that I wanted to be in. So I had to find something that was, I guess, appropriate for me. And so I started getting into stretching, and I wanted to get into yoga. And I'm not saying yoga is bad. I just think that like the universal belief is kind of misleading. So that was something I really wanted to do, as to be a Christian instructor, yoga instructor. And I didn't want to lead people wrong, but I wanted to help them. So that is something that I still do for myself. I know that you guys were following me in that, but I felt like I was still being that, I wasn't being truly Ariana, because I wanted to be this universal person for you guys. And so I've had to step back and just look what God is doing with me. And so further along, I changed my diets. I started really getting into like cooking. My husband's the cook, really, but he's helped me a lot to have a passion to do things. Like, do you guys cook? It's okay as a woman to not know how to cook. I do believe that it's important for us to get into it. Especially with our little ones. If mama's not healthy, no one else is really going to be healthy. So I think it's important, and there's ways to have fun with it. There's ways to gain this independence and this confidence that you don't realize that you don't have when you don't do those normal things. I mean, I feel like there's somewhat of the way that we vision ourselves as women, and when we don't do those things or meet those expectations, we feel like we're less of a woman, and it's not true, but that's the mindset of a woman. So I encourage it. I think it's really good, and I found a lot of benefit off of that. Just the overall improvements as a person and as a household, it's just changed. So then further on, it took a lot of the other habits away, like the wanting to drink, wanting to eat all these foods, wanting to just kind of lock the door and be in my own emotions, because we don't realize like how important it is for our bodies to be consuming and also be around like things that are good for you. And so that brought me into realizing and educating myself on the not only what I eat, not only what I do, but also what I'm putting in my home. And so you guys may have heard, but I've started shopping with an online wellness shopping club, and I truly feel that God has given it to me during this time for this blessing, like for this time for this blessing. Because on top of everything, my son was starting to have some I was having some concerns basically because of his eating and some of his ways of trying to cope with his emotions and his energy. And I realized that it was because he wasn't getting the right vitamins, and he was also like our soaps and things. They don't tell you guys, like it is crazy, but they don't explain to us on how these everyday products can really harm us. I mean, I won't get all into it, but that was a blessing. So that has been transforming me and educating me. And now I'm with my little man, and he is, you just changed again? What's up, baby? So this little guy is now getting to be 5 years old. He'll be 5 in April, so we still have some time. But man, you're so smart. What, baby? What?
I like a baby dog.
You would like a baby dog?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to talk to Daddy about a baby dog.
30 ones.
30 of them? You want 30 baby dogs?
Yeah.
I don't know if we can handle all that. So.
Or like 60.
60? That's, you know that's more.
Like 70.
So he was supposed to be in pre-K this year, and he is in first grade curriculum. He's very, very smart, and I've just seen this whole transformation since he's been getting the vitamins that he needs. And we've been here together, so that has been a blessing, but you could imagine the ups and downs that we experience. Hold on, don't touch. Let's get down. Get your water, please. But my ultimate goal is to help him know who God is and continue to have the passion to just help people. And I know he's going to have his own passions, and he's going to have his own ways to help people, but we're really trying to explore his talents and his skills, and he just impresses me every day. He's like, he's reading clocks, he's writing sentences, he's just mind-blowing. And so I know a lot of you guys are moms on here, and so how old are your little ones, and are they in school? What are your wishes for them? I'm just curious because I know that we're all going through this moment of silence where our minds are just rolling for this new generation, and we don't know what is to come. And I've also been kind of contemplating on homeschooling. Like, yes, he's here with me this year and he's homeschooling right now, but ultimately I'm thinking to keep him home and do sports. So he's still going and being with other kids. Even putting him into maybe an instrument class, so he's doing instruments, so he's getting like his art, he's getting his music, he's getting his PE, he's staying active and being social. So, and again, he is 4, so he has time, but we always want to kind of prepare and have a plan for them. And within that, we have to have goals for ourselves and, maintaining the lifestyle that we are striving to have. So I feel like I just needed to share some stuff with you guys. I love to talk to you guys. I am a people person. Like, I need people in my life, and that can be somewhat dangerous, and that could be it's just something that I need, God says that we shouldn't be alone. So it's very important. So I've been working on my goals. I've been, focusing on my family and really trying to take the time to find out, what God is calling me to do. I want to help children. I want to help people. I want to have some kind of shop of my own. I have where I was doing... It's called Born Again Gifts, and I was taking recycled items and I was making charms out of them. And I haven't done it in a while, but this is something that I still want to continue to do. So I was thinking, like, it would be really cool to have like a tea shop and have herbal teas, coffees, shakes, all of that good stuff, to have a place where people can sit down and I can do a devotion of the day and I can share God's word with people, and I could have my little charms on the side. Like, you guys, it is limitless out there what God can do, and He's been helping me with this vision, and I could still be a volunteer for the children at church, so I'm still helping them. I feel like that has really been something that was a calling on my heart to help kids, because I don't know about you guys, and I know a lot of us have kind of, at some point we went through it, but my childhood was kind of like rocky, so I want to be able to help the kids be more independent, be more confident in who they are, not lean on to what their best friend says, or, hoping that everybody's going to be their friend, or, just being the people pleaser. Be in your identity that God has called you to be, and know that you're loved. Like, that is something on my heart and a passion for me to share. But additional to that, like, I've always wanted my own place where people can come and there's a hospitality that is brought, and I have regulars where it's my friends coming by. That's just that is my vision, and I continue to want to help people be more eco-friendly, to remember God's words to them and His promises and what He calls for them. So you guys, this is who I am, and I would love to get to know you as well. Feel free to reach out, throw me a message. I don't want to make this too long. I've been rambling, but yeah, it's been a while. So thank you guys for popping in, and I love you all. I hope all is well with you, and God bless your dreams and your family, and I guess I will chat with you soon. Thanks for stopping by.